So this unassuming little package right here is actually something that's getting a little bit harder to find, but very, very handy. Today, we're taking a look at the Yugoslavian military mess kit. Let's check it out. So I always have my eye out for surplus used gear that I think is worthwhile. And this happens to be one of them. This is a truly unique military issue surplus item. They are getting, like I said in the intro, a little bit harder to find. I did find one down below if you check out the link. I'm not affiliated with CH Cadell's. I just happened to see that they had them in stock. And every once in a while I'll search, and if I find it, I'll let people know because I have some friends that want them too. And this is basically an all-in-one mess kit, even with a canteen, and I do have water in the canteen, so when we demo this today, we're going to use the whole thing all together. I'm going to open it up and show you this one, because I think this is one of the most complete mess kits that I've come across yet. You literally have silverware and everything right here. I'll pull all that out. And yeah, this is a little bit on the heavy side, because this is stainless steel. Okay, and your kit right here. Okay. And you will notice this thing looks brand new. It is actually a real surplus item, but if it's been used, I wouldn't know. I've used it a few times myself. So you got this nice little canvas linen bag here. It's 7.5 inches by 5 inches by 3 inches. It is waterproof treated material, so it does kind of resist the water on it. When I got it, it had this red kind of stain in it. I don't know what that's from. No big deal. And as you see on top there you go. So let's pop this thing open and I'll show you just what's inside. Now I do have to push this a little bit. There we go. Okay, and this has been sealed for a while. There we go. I pop it open on my chest there. So you're going to get a kind of an eating pot. You're going to get a cup. Okay, this is kind of small. If you use an instant coffee in this, here's a suggestion. Use half the instant coffee. You know, if you use a little tube, use about half of what you normally would use, because it will get really, really strong. Okay, and here's your canteen, and I do have water in this canteen. I did recently put the water in here, so it is fresh water. And there's your cooking pot. And as you can see, I mean, this thing looks like it's hardly been used at all. Now, I have used it myself a few times. You have a few scratches and a little bit of a heat mark there. I've used it with an alcohol stove, and that's what we'll be doing today with it. I want to test it out and see just how complete this kit is. So the first thing we're going to do is put together a little alcohol stove with it and try it out. But I want to give you a little bit of information. Now, you got a 1 liter bottle there with a nice screw top. You got an aluminum cooking pot. It does have a folding handle. Some people have demoed this kit like this, where they'll keep one item on one side and one on the other so you can eat, but you don't want to use this over the fire. So you can do it like that if you want. Okay. You do have the plastic bowl, all right, very thick, heavy plastic, and a little cup of the same material. Really good stainless steel quality silverware, I got to say, for a set like this. It's actually pretty decent, and it's not very heavy. But again, the combination, the spoon's kind of heavy. The combination of everything plus this is going to make for a heavier kit, especially if you carry water in this. It gets a little bit heavier. So it's not for, say, ultralight backpacking, but for a car get-home bag or bug-out bag or something like that, where you're going to be using it in your vehicle or for car camping, really ideal. Another nice thing about it is the pouch has belt loops on it. So if you do want to put this on your belt and not carry it in your bag and not have that added weight to your back, you can do that as well. And I'm thinking if you want to ditch the canteen and just put your cook kit in here and all this stuff, because maybe you're carrying water a different way, you can do that too. So there's lots of different ways to use this kit. And that's what I like. I like military surplus gear that's very diverse. You can do a lot of different stuff with it. You can customize it pretty much any way you want. So let me get the alcohol stove out here. We're going to boil up some water and put together a quick kind of emergency type meal and try this thing out. All right, so the goal for this, since I'm going to be making some ramen soup and tossing in some of this buffalo style chicken, and by the way, I am trying this for the first time because I bought this in the dollar store. So we're going to see if the stuff's any good for little emergency meals, backpacking type stuff. We're going to see if it's any good. But we're going to fill that with water, and we're going to fill this little, I got this ages ago, little Red Camp alcohol stove here with alcohol. I do use a Stanley bottle, like an alcohol flask for this. And I just put some denatured alcohol in there. Actually, I believe this is heat. Gas line antifreeze. All right, that should do it. So we're going to light that up. Get this going. There we go. And we'll wait for that to bloom, but while I'm waiting for that to bloom, we're going to put this water in here. Now, what I'm going to do with this, and like I told you, if you're using these little things, I would use about half, okay? Because the cup is much, much smaller. So what we're going to do with this, that's good there. What we're going to do with this is, we got it going now. Yep, nice and hot. I'm going to fill it up with water. Now I'm going to boil the water, or bring it to, well, warm-ish. I don't like my coffee boiling hot. And then I'm going to pour a little in there for my coffee. And then I'm going to take the rest and put my soup in it and cook the noodles and toss in the chicken and see how we like it. So that should be enough. Now, one thing with this particular stove, you got to be a little careful of is placement. Even though, of course, that went on there perfectly because I said that. So we're going to let that boil. And you can use this as a cap, by the way. They tell you not to use it to cooking, but you can use this as a lid. So we're going to try that. Try it out as a lid. See how that works. It will snap down on there. But anyway, we'll bring you back once that's boiling. All right, so I got a little steam coming off there. That's more than enough good for me for coffee. I don't like my coffee frighteningly hot. Just warm is good for me. So I'm going to fill that up. Okay. Let's not put out our alcohol stove while doing that. And let that sit. I'm going to add a little bit more water. Then we're going to bring you back when it's time to put the noodles in. However, I do put them in cold sometimes, so that doesn't matter. You can just put them in while the water isn't fully boiling yet. Nice part about that is it fits ramen right in there without even having to break it in a bunch of pieces. All right, bring you back in a few minutes when we're ready. All right, so we got boiling water. We have our ramen soup completely ready. Now what I'm going to do is drain off a little bit of that liquid. Okay, I'll do that off camera. There we go. Okay. Move that to the side and put that out. I'm going to add the spice pack. So as you can see, you can do a whole lot with this thing. You are kind of limited to like, one pot type meals because there isn't a bunch of other pans and pots, but you can definitely do a whole lot with that. I'm going to try out this buffalo chicken here. There is a little bit of liquid in it, but we're going to try it out and see how it tastes with the sauce and everything. It's kind of funny. I'm using a beef ramen pack with a chicken meal, but we'll try it out. There we go. Anyway, there you go. A quick, easy, simple meal. And right there, you're done. You wash that out, you take it with you, and you're on your way. So let me try out this chicken while we're here. Not bad. Not overly spicy. Not super hot. So anyway, there you go. So that is the Yugoslavian mess kit. Very, very neat little kit. And yeah, the coffee works perfect with just half a thing of the Taster's Choice tubes, or just a little bit less than you'd normally use. This really works well as a little kit. It's really kind of unique. A lot of people tend to like military surplus stuff. I will tell you one thing. It's built like a tank. This thing is bomb-proof. I mean, it is so thick and well made. And I've had mine for about, I want to say 4 or 5 years. And I picked mine up from somewhere online. I forget. I actually did a review on it when I got it. But I never really revisited it. And now that I found it back on C.H. Cadell's, and I know I have some people here that order from them, you can check it out. I believe they're $19.99. So for $20, you're going to get a really quality kit. And it's affordable. And it's decent military surplus in decent shape. As you can tell, most of these kits were not abused. I mean, there are a few that will be scratched up and beat up. But, I mean, these things hardly look like they were even, maybe they were issued and out in the field one time, and that's about it. So, definitely a cool little thing. I will put a link down below to C.H. Cadell's where you can pick it up. Don't forget to check out all our other links down there. If you enjoy the channel and enjoy supporting it, don't forget to leave a like or a super thanks or whatever. And our Amazon affiliate store also has a ton of stuff in it. If you're interested in some of the things that I show on the channel, you can always check our Amazon affiliate store. If there's nothing there you like, you can always just shop after clicking the link. It really helps us out. And our freeze-dried wholesaler link there, down below that, 15% off just for using my link. That's all you have to do is use my link and you'll save 15% on your order from them. Below that is our My Patriot Supply link. That's preparewithiridium.com, preparewithiridium.com. Again, you're going to be saving some serious money on a 3-month kit, $250 off of 3 months worth of food. That's a really good deal. It was affordable to begin with. Now you add the $250 off, you're getting a really good deal on that. We also have a bunch of other stuff there too as well, the 4-week kit, all other types of kits, and survival-related items there, and our freeze-dried Thrive Life freeze-dried food store down below. Thanks for watching, folks. I'm going to have some lunch. Stay safe and stay prepared.